Oh, that's really good. Hello, explorers. And you see me in my kitchen, so you know I'm doing another travel at home cooking experience today. And today it will be Korean. That's what you guys voted for on my YouTube channel and my poll. And so we're doing Korean food today. And please excuse me if I butchered the name, but it's called Korean Buchimgae Chicken Stew with Kimchi. I need to go look up the pronunciation. So let's get into it. But first, make sure if you have not already, hit that subscribe button down below and the notification bell right next to it so you'll be notified when all of my videos are released. Videos are released on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Time and Thursdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And on my channel, I talk about all things travel and some photography. But now let's get back into this recipe from the Spicery Korean style. So as always, I have already opened the box, and this is from the Spicery. I have done several Spicery boxes, and I will leave a link to the playlist for all of my travel at home cooking experiences down below in the description box. And it may pop up in this link up above, in this card up above up here. But we're focusing on Korean today, and I can't wait to taste it. I have not tried Korean food before, and I've been meaning to go to several Korean restaurants in the Atlanta area, and I just have not made time to go yet. Like, it's literally in my email. I had to send myself an email, the list of Korean restaurants I want to go to, and I still have not done it. So this is going to be exciting because it's going to be a different food for me to try. So as I said, we're making Korean Buchimgae chicken stew with kimchi, and it has a 3 out of 5 peppers for the spice or heat level. It takes 30 minutes to prep, 1 hour and 15 minutes to cook. It serves 4 people, weighs 38 grams, and that is all you need to know about the stats of this meal. So let me show you the spices that came in this box. First, we have the free sample, which is the tikka kebabs blend. The rest of the spices I'm going to share with you are spices that we're going to use today in today's meal. And oh my gosh, I don't know how to pronounce this, but Samjang spices, paste spices, kimchi spices, chicken marinade, Buchimgae blend, sesame seeds, and Shongonjang spices. So now let's head over into the kitchen so you can see what ingredients we need for today's meal. So for your ingredients, you're going to need 8 chicken thighs or drumsticks on the bone or a mixture of the two. And you can remove the skin if you want to. Now let's see what else we have. Okay, here are the rest of the ingredients. I had the chicken separated because it was leaking through the pack when it came from the grocery store. So it's like, I didn't want to get things dirty. But let's go over the rest of the ingredients. And I've already chopped up everything, so it's easy for me to get right into the cooking. So we have 1 Chinese cabbage, thinly sliced, and they only had green cabbage at the grocery store, so you gotta make do with what you can find. You'll also need 1 bunch of spring onions, thinly sliced. You will need 3 medium carrots, peeled and thickly sliced. So they did not have medium carrots, so here's what we have, it's still 3 carrots. You'll need fresh ginger, roughly chopped to make 1 tablespoon. And if you've seen any of my previous cooking videos for garlic, I always use this because it is easier and I use a lot of garlic. But you'll need 2 cloves of garlic, roughly chopped. You need 4 eggs, any size. You'll need 50 grams of sugar. You'll need 75 grams rice flour if you're going to go for a gluten-free version. But you can also use plain flour, and I couldn't find any of that, so I'm just gonna use plain flour. You need 25 grams of corn flour. You'll need 60 milliliters of vinegar. It can be rice, white wine, or cider vinegar is the best options for this. You'll need 45 milliliters of soy sauce, any type or gluten-free alternative. And you'll need 300 grams of Japanese sushi rice. So these are all the ingredients we'll need for today's meal. Already chopped or broken eggs, all ready, and I have my measuring spoons that I will need for today. Oh, and also I forgot to mention this because it's off to the side. But you'll need 1 onion. Half of the onion you need to slice into wedges as you see on the plate, and the other half you need chopped. And you'll need salt. It doesn't mention this on the ingredient list, but you need it. So let's get started on cooking this meal. The first step is for the kimchi. You're going to mix the Chinese cabbage or whatever cabbage you can find with a half teaspoon of salt. See, I told you needed some salt. Step 2 is for the chicken stew. Mix the chicken with 1 tablespoon soy sauce and the chicken marinade spices that were sent to you. Leave to marinate. Hey, I wanted to make sure you knew about my darkroom website at kitatheexplorer.darkroom.tech. And on this site, I sell prints of photography work that I have done all over the globe. So make sure you head on over to buy yourself a print that will support me and liven up your space with travel and artwork from around the globe. Now let's head back into today's topic. The next step we are on to the ssamjang. Mix the ssamjang spices with 2 tablespoons vinegar, 1 tablespoon water, 1 tablespoon oil, 1 teaspoon sugar, and a pinch of salt. See, there goes that salt again. And you're gonna mix it until the sugar dissolves. Leave to one side. On to step 4, which is for the shogonjang. I know I'm butchering that, and I apologize. But you're going to mix the shogonjang spices with a pinch of the spring onions, half of the ginger, remaining 2 tablespoons soy sauce, 1 tablespoon water, and 1 tablespoon sugar until the sugar dissolves. Leave to one side once complete. Oops, I almost forgot to add the spices and blend those in. So that's what I'm doing here. On to step 5, and we're back at the chicken stew. Blend the roughly chopped onion with the remaining ginger, all of the garlic, and the paste spices to a smooth paste, adding a splash of water if necessary. Now you're going to fry this paste in 2 tablespoons oil for 5 minutes or until it starts to stick to the base of the pan and the oil starts to split out. Okay, now you're going to stir in the chicken, including all the marinade, carrots, onion wedges, 200 milliliters water, and a half teaspoon salt. Then cover and simmer for 45 minutes or until the chicken is cooked through to the bone and the vegetables are soft. So this chicken that they brought me from the grocery store was massive. And I had left the chicken out instead of putting it, in the refrigerator. So if I would have realized how big they were before, marinating it, I would not have made all of these pieces of chicken because these are huge, even though it is the same quantity that they said to have. But this is huge. So you'll see me here struggling to try to get this all into the pan. On to step 6, which is back to the kimchi. We're going to squeeze the salted Chinese cabbage, or whatever cabbage you have, in kitchen paper or a clean tea towel to absorb all the excess water, which I did off camera. And then you're going to stir in the remaining 2 tablespoons vinegar, remaining 2 tablespoons sugar, the kimchi spices, and half of the remaining spring onion. Leave to one side. Moving on to step 7, which is for the rice. Cook the rice in a covered pan with 400 milliliters of water and a pinch of salt for 15 minutes or until all the water has been absorbed and the rice is cooked through. Leave to stand with the lid on for 5 minutes before serving. On to step 8, which is for the Buchimgae. You're going to whisk the eggs with 2 tablespoons water, flour, and corn flour to make a smooth batter. Then you'll stir in half of the kimchi, the remaining spring onions, Buchimgae blend spices, and half teaspoon salt. Now you're going to heat 3 tablespoons oil in a large frying pan until very hot. Once heated, spoon the pancake mixture into the pan to make 4 pancakes about 10 centimeters in diameter. Then fry for 3 minutes on each side or until golden brown and cook through to the center. You may have to do this in batches because as you can see, my pan wasn't big enough, so I had to do this in batches. Jesus. Oh, that's extra toast. All right, so we have finished the meal. It took roughly about 2 hours to finish everything. So let's go through all of the items, all of the dishes here. This is the Buchimgae. This is rice, obviously. This is the Buchimgae, and this is the samjang. This is the kimchi back here. And here is the chicken stew. I still need to pour the rest of this in there. It's really hot. I don't know if you can see the steam, but yeah, I'm like, let me do some cooling here. But that chicken looks delicious. Delicious. Even though that chicken is huge. I am never buying that brand again. Look at how huge it is. All right, time for the taste test. All right, let's taste everything here. I am really intrigued by these little patty things, the Buchimgae. I was really impressed when I started making them. I didn't think it was gonna come out like this at all. Oh, that's really good. Okay. That's really tasty. And this is rice, but I've never had this type of rice before, so I snuck and took a taste before this part. It's good. This is the Buchimgae, I guess. This is just a little sauce. I mean, it's soy sauce based, so that's really all I taste. It has like a slight little after kick to it though, but that's all I really taste. This is the samjang, another sauce. It has a strange taste to it. It's not spicy. You would think it would be spicy because of how it looks, but it's just strange. I don't know how to place it. Maybe that's something you just need to have on food. This is the kimchi. That has spice to it. Wow. And now time for this chicken. Like, I'm gonna have to freeze some of this. I'm getting ready to go out of town. It's a massive chicken. But it does taste good though. Wow. Okay. Okay. Okay, I am impressed with this meal. I can't wait to sit down and try it. I'm gonna place a quick video of it here now. My full plate. Very good, or full meal, I should say. But it was very tasty. I am impressed with yet another meal from the Spicery. And if you're interested in a box, I'm not sponsored for this, but if you're interested in getting your own World Traveler Spicery box so you can travel at home in your kitchen, you can click the link down below in the description box so you can purchase your own. They are based in the UK, so it may take a little bit of time once you purchase to get your box back, but hey, it's well worth it. So if you have ever tried this meal before, let me know in the comments what you thought about the meal. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. Also, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And lastly, make sure you share this video with your friends, family, and your social media networks. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day or night wherever in the world you are. Time to go eat. Bye.